My name's Sophia, and I'm here with Bro Some Good, and today we're going to talk about a really awesome thing in the garden. They're called flowers. Do any of you know what a flower is called in Hawaiian? It's a pua. Pua means flower. So today we're going to explore a bunch of different puas in the garden, and we're going to talk about why they are so important to have in your mala. So follow me. This beautiful flower right here smells and looks beautiful for a purpose. It is here to attract pollinators, and as we can see here, here's an example of a pollinator. This is called a cabbage moth, and what it's actually doing is it's drinking the nectar out of this flower. As pollinators drink nectar from the flower, their legs often brush upon this little area that contains the pollen. So the next time our little cabbage moth or our pollinator friend goes to another flower, the pollen then mixes, and then the flowers are able to reproduce. A way that we can kind of test this at home is by acting like a pollinator. So if you'll come with me, I'm going to show you another one of my favorite flowers here in the garden. Here are a variety of different beautiful flowers. They're all different colors and sizes and shape. They are each unique to attract different types of pollinators. And they're so beautiful and so different, just like you and me. So what happens to a flower after it becomes pollinated? It goes to seed. So right here we have an example of a flower that's continued into a different cycle of life. So when you see a dead flower like this, your immediate thought might be, oh, how sad. But I'm going to tell you something really cool. Because these flowers were visited by pollinators, now they produce seeds. Here's a great example. So I just pulled off the middle here, and all of these little tiny pieces are actually seeds. So they can be replanted and they can continue this cycle of life. Another way to invite pollinators into your garden is by planting seeds. So here we have our dead zinnia that has now produced all of these wonderful seeds due to pollination. So what we can do here is we can just pull the top out of the center, and now we have all of these seeds. So we're going to plant them in our bed so we can get more zinnias to grow. We have a nice area of soil. It gets plenty of sunlight. That's really important that you find a place that has lots of sun, because typically flowers like lots of sun. And what we're going to do is we're first going to poke holes. So what I like to do is I like to make a little hole that goes about 1 inch, or the top little part of my finger, deep. So I'm going to poke a hole. After I've poked my hole, I'm going to take a seed or two, and I'm going to place it here inside of the hole. What do you think after we put our seeds in the hole? Do you think we should just leave it? No, of course not. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to cover it back up with soil. And what else do plants need to survive? They need water. So then we're going to water it. All plants take a different amount of time to sprout. So now we just have to be patient, and soon enough you'll have a beautiful flower here, and you'll be able to attract pollinators into your garden. So here's the lilikoi flower. And another thing that flowers can turn into is fruit. So come check it out. Here we have an example of a lilikoi, which is a delicious fruit that maybe some of you had before. And as you can see up top, this is what's left over of the flower. But eventually, it just, from being pollinated, it's swelled and it turned into this beautiful fruit. This is not ready to pick yet. When it's ready, it will turn a bright yellow, But maybe you have seen that lilicois have lots of seeds on the inside. So after you're done eating your lilikoi, or maybe if you save some of the seed, then you can replant those in the garden too and continue another life cycle.